That's so weird. I could have sworn Mew would be in here somewhere. She's hiding from your mate, but she's nowhere to be seen. How many times do I have to tell you? There is no one here. Mew, it's us. We're not gonna fucking hurt ya. Mew's here. Where could she be hiding? I'd say at the throne. In the bird cage. Or in the treasure chest, maybe. Let me just have a quick look. Nothing there. Let me try the treasure chest. Oops. Where are you aiming for? There we go. Wait a minute. What's up, Pokemon? Wasn't the lid on this box open at first? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I would have assumed that they were all closed. Oh yeah, I think it was. Huh? I thought I heard something from the inside of that treasure chest. I heard it too. No. I'm sure you just imagined it. Kaito, really? What are we doing? Why is there a robot there? A toy robot is in the ground by the window. Everything from the neck down is broken. I don't think it would be easy to fix. Okay. Why am I looking at other places though? I'll look at other places. Well, there doesn't seem to be any hidden devices. Or any sign of Mew. Well, of course not. Her Majesty's not hiding there. She's in another... Oh, forgot I said anything. Oh no, I don't think so. If you know where she is, you should just tell us. Well, I don't. Well, I know where she is. So why am I still looking at places, you know? Hey Takuma, doesn't this place seem a lot messier than before? Well, they got beat up by the bad guys, right? Yeah, now that you mention it, there's stuff scattered all over the place. That's just because of me. I like to make a big mess. She won't make eye contact, and she seems really flustered. That's pretty suspicious. Unless they destroyed the place, and then she hid to make it seem like it had already been searched. That's smart. If that's the case. Might not be the case. But yes, let's go back to where she definitely is. The treasure chest. Mew, get out. Why are you checking that treasure chest? What good could that do? Sounds pretty suspicious to me. I think I see what's going on here. Congratulations, kid. Oh yes, it's pretty obvious. We're just going to look around a bit more, okay? No, not okay. Her Majesty isn't in here, and she's certainly not stuffed in some treasure. That was really loud. Yeah. Takuma, this is about as suspicious as it gets. Tell me about it. Be honest, Mew's hiding in here, isn't she? No fucking shit, dude. Sorry. The Queen would never hide someplace like that. Now all of you, get out. Yikes. Ow! Stop pushing! We're not gonna just leave there. Mew should be hiding in a treasure chest. Maybe I should take another look. You don't think she would have... I guess not. I would have thought she would have like moved hiding places if they'd pushed us out of the room. What? Are you back again? This is the third time now. Just give it up already. Why? Is there some sort of problem? There sure is. I'm not supposed to open... She let it slip again. You're a terrible liar. Right, so we'll be opening this chest. No! Oh no, you opened it! Was she really hiding inside that treasure chest? Mew, I finally found you, and you're all right. Kaito, you came back? Of course I did. You think I'd leave you on your own with all this going on? Not again. Why do you always have to act so tough? Both with me and the little ones. What are you talking about? I've just been worried about you. Kaito, try rephrasing. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled like that. That was wrong. But I need you to listen to me. We don't have time to argue right now. What? Are you trying to fool me by acting all nice? Well, I can see right through you. Yeah? Please, would you just listen to me? No. Besides, you're just gonna tell me to stay with you because it's so dangerous. You're hiding in a fucking treasure chest in your throne room and trying to take me away. But I don't want to go. I'm staying here with Sayakamon forever. Mew, I don't think you understand yet just how dangerous this place can be. Yeah, there's lots of enemies that kidnap children, and this weird frog that's really scary. Well, I don't know what it's like anywhere else, but this place is tons of fun. Not like that boring Hickville I was in before. Plus there aren't any bossy adults. I'm surrounded by all these cute stuffed animal things, and they do whatever I say. You mean monsters like Digimon and Palmon? Yeah, Digimon actually listens to me, unlike my brother, and the others are all cute. I love it, Tia. Boy, how deluded can you get? It may take some time to convince her of the truth. Look, she's a kid, just kidnap her yourselves. No, that's wrong, don't do that. Perhaps I shouldn't have humoured her so much. Mew, you don't understand. There you go, talking down to me again. You're the one who doesn't understand, Kaito. You don't know how I felt about any of this at all. Mew, you need to cut this out right now. Why can't you see I'm just worried about you? There you see. Why are you always so quick to yell at me? Because you're not listening, you stupid child. Ugh, I'm sorry. This is why I can't stand you, Kaito. There, Mew. You must have been very scared. Well, what now? We can't just walk calmly out of this. No, we can't just calmly work this out. We have to get out of here. Mew, I understand that you're upset with Kaito. But I want you to understand that we all just want to take you somewhere safe. Yeah, right. Why should you even care? None of you even know who I am. This has nothing to do with how well we know you. Now that doesn't make any sense. And you go on and on about how dangerous this place is, but everything here is just so cute. There's a lot of big dangerous things in this world too. Yeah, sure. At first I was pretty scared when that spider lady showed up. But then Sayakamon came and saved me. Yes, dealing with someone like her was easy. So Sayakamon didn't have any troubles with Arukenimon? That's pretty impressive. Still, who knows what other monsters might be out there. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere. As long as I have Sayakamon and the others, I'll be fine. Dude, I spent like half of my fucking salves healing the babies up because they were hurt. Yeah, exactly. You speak the truth, Saki. Do you even know how much these cute little things you like so much are suffering? What? They all got hurt trying to stop the enemies attacking the park from reaching you. If this keeps up, those cute little servants of yours might not survive. Saki, are you sure that's not going a little too far? Well, the nice and gentle approach isn't working, Floramon. No, I think we need to be very clear about what staying here could mean. After all, it'll be too late once all of her monster friends are dead. Fucking hell, Saki! Saki's speaking the truth! What do you mean, dying? Paimon and Patamon got taken out. I don't believe you. It's not true. It can't be true. They're lying, aren't they, Digimon? Everyone's fine, right? Ah, well. Mew, we're not lying. That's how dangerous these enemies are. I spent like half the selves we've got, like, healing them up. No, it can't be. This place is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be safe. Mew. What was that? An enemy attack? What's going on? The whole castle is shaking. Are they ripping apart the castle? What the fuck's happening? Oh no. This can't be happening. Is the ceiling starting to fall down? This is bad. Everyone outside. Miyuki, this way. Okay. We'd better get moving too. What? No, wait! Oh. Yeah, please leave. I don't like the vibrations. Mew, stop! Not that way! Look out! Saki? Saki, Mew, are you alright? Oh, I'm okay. Though I think I sprained my leg. Sprained my leg? That's a weird way to say it. Wouldn't it be sprained my ankle? What about you, Mew? Are you hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. Get away from her now. More pieces are falling. But what about Saki? Just go. I'll take care of Saki, okay? Right, we can't stay here. Everyone outside, my eyes are hurting. Okay. Oh shit, everybody's hurt. Everyone's still with us, right? We need to hurry out of the castle. What's going on? Why is everyone on the ground? I didn't want this. Mew, this way, hurry. Hopefully everybody else can get out as well. Everyone watch out for the rubble. No, wait, stop. Everyone's fallen down. We have to help. Mew, I'm sorry. I'd like to help, but we need to get out of here. But, no. Fuck, we're leaving all these Digimon to die? What the fuck? We're almost out. Everyone be on your guard. Maybe once we're out, they will stop collapsing the castle. Even out here, so many of them are hurt. Is this all my fault? Mew, close your eyes. Here, I'll hold your hand instead of Kaito. If we can just get through this. The exit's just up ahead. We actually made it. It looks like we all got out in time. Saki, how's your leg? I think I can walk on it now. Thanks, Kaito. No, I should be thanking you. You saved Mew. Speaking of which, Mew, are you alright? Oh, I didn't want her to be such a brat, but now she's a sad child. Seems like she's having a hard time taking all of this in. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Let's get out of here before some enemy monster... Are those... screams? Huh? Harry, what was that? I hear screams. Over that way. That way. Don't tell me. Ah! Stop! Please stop! It's them! Palmon and Patamon. What the heck? Something's coming this way. So are these the three original ones that were showing us around the area? Like, not showing us around, like following us around. Bad news, Takuma. Some real strong enemies are headed straight for us. My senses tell me these are no ordinary foes. There, it's them. Oh shit. So this is where those fools with the human children have come. Oh, you still got such pretty eyes. Prey. So much prey. And he's still a teddy bear. These are the attackers. They don't look that bad. They look nice and sweet, you know? Well, they don't look nice and sweet, but he would look nice and sweet if he didn't have red eyes, and he just looks so cute. They give me the chills. What is with these guys? Did you catch the look in their eyes? They've got to be bad news. What? These aren't like the monsters I know at all. Mew, you stay right next to me, okay? Leave the children to me. Of course, the children are no concern of mine. Oh yeah? We'll see about that, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. Don't you call me that. I am Garurumon. Are you with Arukenimon? Pah, I care nothing for trash like her. Now, let's see, I think... You're the biggest threat. You leave Falcomon alone, you bitch. How dare you? Garurumon just leapt at Falcomon. I hear you formed a bond with these human whelps. He's quite strong. Watch out. Falcomon? Now let's see this power of yours. Let go of Falcomon. Whoa, he's strong. Take this. What? I'm being pushed back. Aren't you going to help them? Stop it, Shuji! Please! Oh, he's clearly a defensive fighter, you know, he's the back. He's the one that has like a really long distance attack, right? So it makes sense that he's in the back row. But why are you always so useless? What? Don't tell me that's all you've got. I thought you were supposed to be strong. Now's my chance. These children are mine. Hey, back off. No, stop. Get away from Mew. You keep away from our queen. We won't let you take her. Save the queen. No, all of you stop. Don't interfere. Oh. Oh. No. They're all suffering, all because of me. Pathetic. Oh, we're not finished yet. We will protect the queen. No, stop, that's enough, please. You don't have to fight for me. Don't hurt the children. Don't hurt any of the babies. And Miu is included in the babies section. Don't hurt the babies. So this is the child who escaped from Arukenimon. I mean, we all escaped from Arukenimon, you know. I don't think so. Out of my way. Aoi, it's after Miu. We have to get her out of here. Right, Miu, come this way. You're not getting away. Well, first you'll have to go through us. Bring it on. Hurry, this way. But what about everyone else? They all really thought I was a sorceress. They fought to protect me. But I haven't done anything for them. You're the one in the most danger right now, so you'll need to hide in the castle for... Okay, so the castle is fine. So that means that all the Digimon that are still in there are safe and hurt still, I guess. But they've not been, like, crushed by rubble, it sounds like. Okay, so great, wonderful, I love it. Mwah. What? Ah! You're not going anywhere. You already beat Agumon and the others. Well, I won't let you hurt Aoi or Miu. I barely even touched them. So pathetic. But what about you? Looks like you've got some fight in you. I'm not letting you hurt Miu. That's the spirit, Aoi. So what if you're trembling? Leave this to me. I can handle it. Oh, this is awful. I'm so scared. You should be. Not all monsters are cute and cuddly. Pathetic. What? He's leaving? But the human brats? You're letting them go? I came here so I could crush the fools who bonded with the human children. I'm not on some stupid hunt for children like you and your friends. Oh, that makes him worse, you know? Like, at least these guys have a reason to do that, but he's just like, yeah, I just feel like tormenting some children. I'm not even looking to sacrifice them, I just want them to suffer. Garurumon, you traitor. Traitor? How am I a traitor? I've never been one of you. I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like they're fighting. You think this is our chance to escape? I will take the child sacrifice. Hey, you're not taking Miu anywhere. What can you do? You're only human. Oh, I don't like that smirk on his face. You will not harm our friends and partners. Don't you know when to stay down? You just got an unlucky shot last time. I ain't done yet. Yeah, that's right. Well, at least you've got guts. Alright then. Let's see what you can do in a real fight. Not just a contest of strength. Wouldn't have it any other way. I don't see any way out of this without a fight, but these two are crazy strong. If only there was something I could say to help our partners give their all. Make Garurumon angry. Challenge him to a fight. I don't know what way would be the best way to handle this. Yeah, make him angry, because if he's angry, he's gonna make more mistakes, right? Let's try it. How dare you pick on little kids like that? On girls. Oh, don't be the sexist. What? That's not what happened. That's not what's happening. Cowards like you are the worst. Yeah, even I'm better than that. Me? A coward? He's starting to get flustered. He may be tough, but he seems like the type that takes pride in a fair fight. He's an intimidating opponent, alright, but here goes nothing. Take this. Oh fuck, are we beating up the wolf? Heck yeah, let's do it! Ha, you call that an attack? That was nothing. Oh, unbelievable. How strong is this guy? Oh no, Kaito. So you are worried about what happens to him? Of course I am. He's my brother. I just don't like him being overprotective. And I hate how he never gives me any space. When he gets like that, it reminds me of things I don't really want to remember. And that's why you were so mean to him. Yeah, but he's still my brother. Only I can't do anything. Your Majesty, over here. Don't worry, we'll go help them. What? No, not the children! Attack! Well, at least they were smart enough to get to the sides of them. But enough! Oh no, they're all hurt again. Sir, come on, tell me what I should do. They're all fighting for me like I'm really their queen, but I haven't done anything for them. Mew, what do you want to do? I don't want to let my brother die. I don't want to lose everyone after lying to them, or my brother after fighting with him. I want to protect everyone else for a change. So come on, please, save Kaito. Oh, I'm so happy you said that. Finally you were able to be honest about how you feel. So yeah, come on. I've been waiting this whole time for you to be honest with me. Because when you wish for something with your whole heart, I can be as strong as you need. What? So yeah, come on, what's happening? Mew, I'm here for you. I'm here to make your wishes come true. So for your sake, I'll grow strong. So yeah, come on, evolve to... Oh, she looks weird with her shell down. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Ooh, bigger shell. Ooh, weird dinosaur face. Ooh. Sort of looks like Greymon a little bit, I guess. So who are you now then? Shellmon. That's cute. So we can get 3 more units. Okay, so we're gonna have Levermon. Let me have a look at this. So you're a thingy, you're a thingy, you're a thingy. Okay. Probably a mistake to have these guys, but actually let me have a look. You're level 18. You're 16. You're level 20. Okay, okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll see. All annihilated. Okay. No, don't you attack. Okay, so you're gonna move there. Oh, no, you can move there. And you're gonna attack that. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. Oh, a bandage. Yay. Oh shit, there's another one there. That's not good. Let me leave you like that for now. You're gonna move here. Thank you, but I wanna attack Garurumon. Oh, you're weak against that, are you? There you go. Ooh, knockback as well. Nice. So, yep, you're gonna move there. And you're gonna get a teeny tiny little bit of healing. I could evolve everybody else as well, couldn't I, really? I keep forgetting that I can do that. Like, pretty much everybody can evolve now, but I'll wait. Was I right about you? Oh, it's not that big, but you do have a thingy, yes. Critical hit. Good boy. Good boy. What's your attack then? Oops. Nope. I want you to move. There we go. We'll just get you behind him. Yeah, I might need to level some people up. Not level, well, level 2 probably. Don't hurt my boy. Oh fuck, you hurt everybody there. That's not nice. No, not my boy! Fucking bitch. Okay, I need to evolve. I should have done that the first time, but I was like, no, I can handle them. And then I couldn't handle them, so what attack have I got? Let me move here, maybe. Oh, that takes like half of his health there. Beautiful. Gonna end that way. You're gonna be fine, so we're gonna go here. And then you're gonna... oh no. Okay. Third time's a charm. I am beating him up, he just has a real bitch of an attack, really. Okay. I'm gonna move... oh. I'm gonna move you out of the way here, so hopefully he doesn't go after you. And then I'm gonna use this to heal myself. Because, ouch, did he take a chunk. And then, oh, I don't know whether I want to evolve Labramon yet. The problem is, Labramon is, you know... she's my healer. So I like healing with her. I don't think she can do it when she's Dobermon. Oops, let's move completely this time. And then attack with the poop. Goodbye, Garurumon. That's what you get. You get shit on. Sorry, I laughed at it's a bit too hard at my own joke there, but I was funny. So yeah, we can leave the teddy over there for now, and I can slowly heal people up a little bit. Yeah, you need healing next. So I'm going to move you over here. And then I'm going to attack with that, yeah. Lovely. And turn facing that way. Okay, let's not get too far away then. Let's get next to Shelmon maybe. And then attack. Oh, of course not. It has to be too difficult, doesn't it? Okay, that should be fine, yeah? There we go. Have some poo. Mwah, that's what you get. Nope. Shelmon, just move to the box, please. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A comet hammer, huh? Nice. Okay, I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to cure you. And then everybody else looks fine, so we're going to evolve Labramon as well into her big dog form. Thank you. Oh no, not a fist of rock. I said that weird. I understood what I meant. Ooh, ouch. Stop now. Yeah. Still not moved yet, so we're fine. Oh, come on. Stickler blade, huh? Get a bit of that. Okay, so you're gonna go there. So I can attack you there. And then you can move here and attack this one here. Beautiful. Oh, knockback. I always forget that it does that. And then we'll end turn there like that. Beautiful. Stop hurting him. He's a good boy. He doesn't deserve getting hurt. Well, she's a good girl, I should say. Stop hurting her. Oh no. Oh no, it's moving now. Fucking hell, ouch. Okay, you're gonna move. You're gonna head that way. And you're gonna move here. And then I'm gonna attack you with that, because fuck you, dude. You don't get to do that to me. around here. Let's toss some poop your way. There you go. Okay. Didn't want him to hurt anybody. He was a bit. Okay, I don't think it can. Oh, it might be. Oh, it will be able to. Don't hurt. No, 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 no. Oh, Digimon, no. Right, what have we got here? Let's give a little bit of that. There we go. You're okay, you're okay, okay? Let's take a big bandage. There we go. And turn. Face that way. Okay, so we're gonna move over here. That's a problem, that's a very big problem. Okay. Hurt! Stop! Fuck. Ouch. Why did you move that way around? God, none of them do anything! Oh god. Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, we're gonna get him here. Because it looks like he's sort of trapped here. I don't think he can move from this spot. Oh. Oh, boys. Boys, you're amazingly good. I don't know whether it's gonna be enough, but you're doing something to me. That sounded weird. Yeah, you're gonna knock him out. That sucks. But you can't move now, can you? No, you can't. So I can go over here and I can just use this on you. Okay, so I'll end your turn and then I will give you a bandage. Because as long as one of them attacks and one of them heals, it should maybe be okay. Let me have a look at this actually. Let's give Doberman some physical defense. I'll do my best, AoE, so cheer up. Mew, you're right. This is no time to lose my nerve. This is probably the best time to lose my nerve because I'm just that close to just dying. Okay. Oh, that healed you a little bit anyway, and you've got a bit of stuff. Okay, okay, luckily. Oh. Critical hit. Come on. Come on. Team attack. Fuck. Shelmon, please. Ouch. Counter. That's not good. Okay, that healed a little bit. Got a bit of SP. That's good. I don't want to move you. Come on, Shelmon. I did not think that was gonna work. I might need to do some more leveling. Because, oh my god, he packed a punch. Rah! We did it. It was tough, but we took it down. Alright, we beat Monzaemon. Victory! Okay. You got to level 19. You got to level 22. And you got to level 21. 19 and 20. Okay, yeah, we've boosted you guys up a bit, haven't we? That's good. Oh, jeez. I'd be interested to know how many levels we actually leveled up there. We got more bandages. Well, at least we got the bandages, so you know, we buy. What am I trying to say? Bah! The numbers were against me. Next time, I won't lose. That jerk spouts off some excuse and then takes off. You think? He still seemed pretty strong to me. I kind of feel like he let us off easy. Well, I don't like it. So, he didn't think us worthy of fighting in earnest? You mean, you think he's actually even stronger? Are monsters going to keep attacking us like that from now on? Probably. I hate to think what it'd be like if he came at us for real. Takuma, are you alright? You look pale. Sorry guys. Guess I got lost in my own thoughts. What kind of thoughts? If I say I'm worried we won't beat Garurumon next time, it might bring everyone down. I'm sure they're already nervous about it. Maybe I should say I'm sure we'll win. Then again, maybe that's irresponsible. To be honest, I hope he's someone we never have to fight again. Yeah, I was thinking once was enough. One fight with Garurumon was enough. I hope we never have to do that again. Well, I hear what you're saying, but we may not have much choice. I get ya. Especially considering Garurumon's thirst for battle. Yeah, and it sounded like he had some sort of grudge against us for partnering with you. Sounds like somebody did not get chosen as a Digimon partner and now he's jealous, I should say. He did seem upset about us forming bonds with human children. All the more reason I'd rather not fight him again. He'd be targeting all of you specifically. Takuma, don't worry about us. Fighting to keep you safe is what we're here for. Yeah, that's right. Please do not forget that we fight to protect Minoru. To protect all of you. Hear that? I feel like we really should let them protect us. Alright, if Garurumon shows up again, that's what we'll do. But we'll look out for all of you too. Yeah, that's the Takuma I know. It'll work out. It has to. Well, things were touch and go for a while there, but thanks to you we're saved. It's been quite eventful since her rowdiness arrived, but you protected this place well. Thank you for that, human children, and our good queen. I'm not really a queen. Just call me Miu. Oh ho! Then will you be leaving here to travel with your brother and his companions? Yeah, is that okay, Kaito? It's more than okay. I'm glad to have you back, Miu. And obviously, I will be going with Miu as well. Of course, even if I'm done being queen, I'll never be done with you, Sayakamon. Isn't this great, Kaito? Practically all you've ever talked about is how worried you were about Miu. Well, I am her brother. What do you expect? I really am glad we were able to rescue Miu. guess that takes care of that. Ready to get back, everyone? Go back where? Oh. Back to the school. I mean, it's the closest thing we have to a home here. Yes. That's as close as it gets. A sobering moment for everyone. When I said we should go back, I only meant we should return to the school. But it wound up being a reminder that we still can't go back where we really belong. Why does everyone look so sad all of a sudden? They can't help it. Aoi and her friends want to go back to their real homes. Well, it would seem you all long to return to the world from which you originally came. Of course we do. I mean, maybe life wasn't perfect, but even I want to go back. But how can we? Saki, please don't look so sad. I'm sorry, Floramon, it's just, I can't help it when it comes to this. Since ancient times, children from the human world have sometimes found themselves here. Apparently, upon certain occasions, the border between our two worlds grows thin. What's that supposed to mean? Is it like a door that normally stays shut, occasionally swings open? Yes, I suppose that might be another way of putting it. So you think we may have wandered into this world when the border was thin? Well, you may not have simply wandered in. You may have been brought here. Why have you said it like that? What? But who would bring us here? And how? You mean Saki and her friends were kidnapped from their world? I don't know. I don't exactly remember being dragged here. Maybe it wasn't anything physical. Maybe we got drawn in or something. That could be it. After all, this world is nothing like our own. Haru, Miyuki, what about you two? Do you remember anything about how you got here? No, not a thing. Not a thing. Oh, okay then. I guess all we can say for sure is that other children have come here before, like us. Based on what Digimon says, yes. Sorry, yawning again. Based on what Digimon told us, yes. From what the professor said, this is the world from the legend of the Kemonogami. Then a lot of human children may have come here over the years. So what happened to those children? Where'd they go? I've never seen any humans before you and your friend showed up, Takuma. But how old are you guys? Yeah, me neither. But haven't we heard some monsters mention offering human children as sacrifices? I doubt that was just a wild guess or something. So has this kind of thing been happening for a long time? Oh, that'd be awful. Indeed. Those who kidnap children have been around far longer than I can remember. So you're saying human children have been coming here since the distant past? Only to be offered up as sacrifices by those things? As I understand it, they seek a way to save our world from the fog that is consuming it. In truth, every time those hands, which we call the Kenzoku, take in a human child, the fog lifts, the destruction ceases, and the spaces swallowed up by the void return. Ooh. But what are you talking about? Human sacrifices? A fog that swallows things up? Right, I forgot. You still don't know about the fog. So what is it exactly? Nothing you need to worry. It is way scarier not knowing what you're talking about. So just tell me. She has a point, Kaito. I think we should tell her what we can. Fine. But it's not like we know that much ourselves. All we know is that you get swallowed up by it, you're gone. Gone? What do you mean gone? Like you die? Why? That doesn't make any sense. This is what we've been trying to tell you. This world is a very dangerous place. I didn't know anything about that. Miu looks completely horrified. Not that I blame her, having just learned about this. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm over it either. I remember the dark arms reaching for Rio. Countless kids got grabbed by those things. Why? What's wrong with this place? I don't get it. They offer up children and what? I'm afraid I can offer you no explanation. You might say it's the work of our god. However, there are of course many who object to such methods. Take myself for instance, or any here in the park. Surely your partners feel similarly. You better believe it. I'm not about to let those losers get their hands on Takuma. I feel the same way about Aoi. And that's how I feel about Kaito. But what you're saying is, all the kids who wandered in here before, I like how Lot 1 was not one of those who was like, I won't let them get their hands on my partner. I can't imagine any of them survived. Were they all offered as sacrifices? As to that, I could not say. Human children do not appear often. Some are offered as sacrifices, others just vanish. They vanish? I hear in the past there were those who could cross between dimensions at will. Is that true? I'm telling you, I don't know any specifics. I've never left the bounds of this world. But yeah, that makes sense. If the legends still exist in our world, there must be kids who made it back, right? Oh, yeah. Unless it's, those people who are sacrificing things. I don't know. Obviously, the real world sort of affects what happens here, right? Because otherwise, why would a, amusement park or a school appear? You're right. Some kids may have made it back to our world. Maybe even some monsters too. If you think about the fact that legends of the Kumonogami exist, that makes sense. In other words, depending on what happens, I could go to your world, Minoru. Hey, that sounds like fun! I want to see what your world is like, Saki. So there may be a way back after all. Indeed. In fact, I may be able to recall something that may help you. What's that? This is something I once heard from a friend. There is a technique some humans know that can thin the boundary between worlds. Using this technique, some children were able to return to the human world. My friend who told me this saw the opening of the door between worlds with his own eyes. And they weren't just taken in by something like the strange ghostly hands. Indeed. Apparently this was something quite different. But how would this friend of yours know the difference? Those who strengthened their bonds apparently gained a shared sense with their human. They knew where their partner was, how they were feeling, and whether they still lived. So they could still sense their friends were alive and well on the other side of the door. Though apparently this sense did not continue forever. So this friend of yours didn't stay with the human child they bonded with? Sounds like they didn't. I wouldn't want to be separated from Takuma like that. Agumon. Oh, not that I'm saying I don't want Takuma to go home. You want to come with us? If there's a way back, I want to go with Takuma to his world. Yeah, I'd like it if we could go back together. Well, in any case, that is the extent of my knowledge on the subject. So you're saying that maybe, just maybe, there's a chance we'll be able to go back? Oh, what a relief! Yeah, man, this is the greatest news. Miu, did you hear that? We might be able to go back. Yeah. Don't you think that's good news? I guess. But this amusement park was way more fun than anything back in our world. Sounds like Miu has some things to work out still. But at least now we have hope. So we really might be able to go back? Well, I think it's a little early to start celebrating. Huh? What makes you say that? Digimon's explanation has been nothing but hearsay. Well, I've told you all I know. So you can't say if it's really true, and you don't have any kind of proof, do you? And I find this strange connection between a human and monster pretty hard to believe. Shuji. Shuji's inability to connect with Lopmon probably has something to do with that. Your points are fair. However, there is some evidence, some things I've seen for myself. Many times I have witnessed a strong bond between my friend and their human child. Though it was long ago, and my memories have faded, yet had that child been sacrificed, my friend would not have fared well. Those with such strong bonds share the same fate. That would be awful. Yet my friend still lives. This in itself is proof the child is alive somewhere. I thought that might be the case. That must be why Kunamon vanished along with Rio. You're right. I'd been so focused on losing Rio that I never really thought about it. But Kunamon went with him, didn't he? Yeah, poor thing. But does this boundary thinning technique really even exist? I don't believe it. It does sound too good to be true. It's gotta be real. There's at least some way back. There's gotta be some slightly happy ending to this game, right? Human children using special techniques to thin the boundary between worlds. How? That is a question for one more familiar with the sacrifices and the border between worlds. I nearly said realms. Is there even anyone like that we can ask? The kidnappers likely know something. They have ties to the being who rules this world. You think we should ask the kidnappers? No way. Wait a minute. Who's the one who rules this world? An individual not quite the same as our god or creator. It's a little more than legend, but supposedly there is a being who rules this world. In other words, a caretaker of all creation, a being who protects and rules us all. This is the ultimate big bad, I'm calling it now. Or perhaps if you were to appeal to that being, you might just get your wish. Look, stop filling us with false hope, okay? That story's even crazier than the last one. Bringing up this god or whatever doesn't help us at all. Perhaps not, but even if you can't speak with this ruler, what about the kidnappers? You want us to just ask a monster like Erukenamon or Garurumon what's going on? At the very least, they know enough to offer a child on an altar and summon the Kenzoku. It doesn't matter what they know. Asking them about it might as well be suicide. I agree. We were lucky to live through what we did today. We so were. Maybe, but didn't seem like that dog thing, Garurumon or whatever, might tell us. Minoru, are you seriously considering this? Can you somehow have already forgotten how fearsome he was? He also said that he wasn't part of that group, so he might not know anything about that. But didn't that Garurumon guy basically ignore us? Yes, and it seemed like he turned on the one who was with him. So you're saying there may be still some of them who will hear us out? I believe that is a real possibility. No way! It's easy to see why Shuji would be concerned about this. At the same time though, it's not like we have any other leads on how to get home. So do we approach Gurumon and the kidnappers in spite of the risks? Because it seems like the safest thing to do would be to avoid them at all costs. Then again, if all we do is run and hide, who knows if we'll ever manage to get back. But are those really our only options? Maybe we could come up with some alternatives. Yeah, I think we should keep thinking. Asking the kidnappers is just a bad idea. Could there be an alternative that doesn't involve confronting the kidnappers? An alternative? Like what? I don't know. Like, maybe we could talk to Digimon's friend directly. Unfortunately, I have no idea where my old friend might be. Well, who is your old friend? Guess that's out. Then maybe we could start by asking any other monsters if they know something. Isn't that pretty risky too? Oh. Who knows what kind of monsters we might run into. Yeah, this world is full of all sorts of monsters. Good, bad, peaceful, aggressive. I guess that's true. And since we don't know if any of them know anything, it's not a realistic option. Sounding like our only real choice is to go to the kidnappers. I feel like there is a middle ground here. Why would they answer our question? Why wouldn't they lie? But yeah, that's pretty much it. And Arukenimon did say something interesting the other day. You mean how she called us sacrifices? That was pretty hard to miss, wasn't it? If this world's destruction can be halted by such means, our ruler must be involved. Therefore, the kidnappers may know much more about the subject than I do. Well, if they're our only lead, we'll just have to make them talk now, won't we? Fine. This is gonna end badly, but fine. Would you give it a rest already? You're always so quick to pick a fight. I know, right? Kaito's such a thug. What other option is there? Okay, they may be scary, and they may be up to no good, but we can still talk to them. Maybe we can negotiate? Or something? I don't know. Nah, they ain't the type to listen to reason. We'll have to beat the answers out of them. You don't know that. Sorry, but I'm with Kaito on this one. I just don't know that we can find them or how we can make them talk. All we have to do is wait. They'll definitely try and kidnap us again, right? But if we wait for them, don't you think they'll have us at a disadvantage? Yes, that seems ill-advised. Not how I like to do things anyway. And with Haru, Miyuki and Miu with us, we should try to minimize our risks. My sister and I could wait in the school. We'd be fine. Fine. No, I will not allow that. Well, what if we took the initiative? How do we do that? Do you even know where to find them? I've got a pretty good idea. They came in from the north, which leads to the sea. And what do you think is beyond that? The sea? Oh right, I forgot this place is an island. Wait, you can't mean... Yeah, we just gotta cross the sea to attack. What? But how? It's not like we've got a boat, let alone an airplane. Hey, what are those? They're different types of vehicles. Boats float on the water and airplanes can fly. You mean you've never seen anything like them before? Nope, never. Unfortunately, I can't say I have either. I doubt any of us have. Yeah, that's what I figured. Between the cable car and this theme park, I thought there was a chance, but maybe not. There are monsters who can swim that stay by the water, but I doubt they'd carry us. Yes, that doesn't seem very likely. Unless maybe one of those monsters was a giant turtle that could carry us on its back. Of course, if it was a monster that swam underwater, we'd probably all drown. God, what a conversation we're having here. How do we know that they're just across the water, you know? We don't know that for sure. So what do we do? Aha! I've got it! Okay. Minoru, what is it all of a sudden? I just had the best idea. What are you talking about? Remember how when we went to the dam, there was that place that went underground? Yeah, it was locked, wasn't it? You know, that door that had that crazy design on it? You think maybe if we went through there, we'd come out on the other side of the ocean? Oh, yeah, the underground waterway. Right, that's what you call it. Anyway, it's basically like an underwater tunnel. And I believe the directions do line up. However, that door was locked. Did you not say it would not open? In that case, I hope this might be of some use to you. Digimon has a key. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to not regret, you know, when we were down underground, saying that we didn't trust this guy. Because all of a sudden you've got that key, and I don't trust you. And hey, this pattern looks just like the one we saw on the door. I don't think I even... Why is my buttons not working? Yeah, Digimon, what's that? It looks like some type of key. I didn't say that. And hey, this pattern looks just like the one we saw on that door. The ones who attacked this place had it hidden away. I haven't the foggiest idea what it might be used for, though. This could be just what we need. Sure, okay. I'll believe that. I'll trust you guys. Maybe. We'll have to go check it out. Yeah, it looks like we know what our next goal is now. Yeah, looks like it. First we need to see if we can use this key to open the door to the underground waterway. Then if it works, we can take the waterway across the ocean. God, this is not going to end well. I mean, I guess it worked well enough with the whole surprising the kidnappers and shit. But we don't know how many kidnappers there are. After getting the key from Digimon, we left the park and returned to the school. In part because it was too late to try the waterway, but mostly because we were exhausted. Especially Miu, who just fell asleep as soon as we got back. Her relief at having Kaito by her side again probably had something to do with it. As for me, could we really go back? Takuma, you're not going to sleep? Oh, Agumon, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? No, I've been up. Something on your mind, Takuma? I guess you could say that. It's more like, now I know there might be a way, really a way for us to go home. I'm kind of excited. Oh, so that's it. Everyone did seem pretty lively at dinner. Yeah, I guess they did. Minoru kept going on and on about finally being able to read comics again. Uh-huh. And then everyone fell asleep not long after we ate. Yeah, they all worked really hard today. So did I. They sure did. But I think you worked harder than anyone. Oh, sweetie. You do? Absolutely. You're really something else, Takuma. I'm proud to be your partner. I don't really know what it is, but hearing Agumon say that really warms my heart. Well, I'm proud to be your partner too, Agumon. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thanks, Takuma. You're welcome. Huh? You two are still up? Oh, hey there, Saki, Floromon. What are you two up to? We're not really up to anything. Just talking about tomorrow. Hey, that's just what we've been doing. Sounds like great minds think alike. Are you feeling nervous about tomorrow, Saki? What gives you that idea? Well, sometimes when you seem really excited, you're actually nervous about something. Well, that's a good observation, Takuma. How do you know? You got your eye on me or something? I mean, you must to pick on something like that. What? No, I didn't mean to imply anything like that. I was just kidding. You get so flustered whenever I tease you like that. Ugh, I feel so embarrassed. But I am kinda glad, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure you're just teasing me again. Very funny. No, this time I mean it. Like, it's nice to have someone who really tries to understand you. You know what I mean? I sure do. I love it when Takuma's really attentive and tries to understand me. Same here. I want Saki to learn more about me, and I want to learn more about her too. Thanks, Floramon. But I think it's about time we got to sleep. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. It sure is. We better be getting to bed too. Oh? Then good night. I hope I was able to make Saki feel a little less anxious. Takuma, aren't you going back? I thought we were going to bed. Oh right. We better rest up for tomorrow. Good night, sweet child. And that is it for part 4, I believe. The kids have a solid plan. I hope it works out for them. I doubt it will, but you know, we live in hope, eternal, whatever that phrase is. Whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just, you know, I hope it doesn't completely backfire on them. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, if you liked what I saw, I liked what I saw. So you should definitely subscribe to my channel. Using the button on the right, and there are videos on the left that you can click on if you want to see more of what I do. And I will see you in the next part. Bye.